So we're at Cultybraggan camp, and that's my house for the weekend. Needed it, Arctic tent, because it was so cold. Woke up this morning and it was about -2, -3. It was actually frosty all the way outside. As you can see, everyone's in tents. Everyone was frozen, and it's just beautiful up here though. I know it's cold, but it is beautiful. So this is Cultybraggan camp. This used to be an old POW camp during the war. This is where they housed, I think it was the worst of the worst. Because this place was so remote, they weren't going to go anywhere. And as you look around, it's just surrounded by mountains. I think it was just to put them off, trying to do a bunk. But yeah, this is the old Cultybraggan training camp. I'm trying to think how long ago it was. But the MOD sold this place off. But before that, it was used a lot by the TA and the cadets. They would come up here for their 2-week summer camps. This place was totally kitted out for everything. See, along the back here, along the back, there was a bunker, like a nuclear bunker, I've heard. That's what the mast is. Let me think. Behind these huts, at the back here, there's like an assault course and a range complex. There's like a 25-meter range. Let's see where that tree is. This tree here, you can see the top of the range. It's now like a woodwork shop, but everything's still there. And the assault course has been turned into a garden. In fact, what I might do is I might pause this, take a walk over and see. Right, so through this side of the fencing here, or the gates, sorry, the bushes, you can see what used to be the old assault course, and they've turned it into a garden. And I was up here last year. They had like an open day, and they were selling all the produce. So everything all was like so fresh. All the veg. They have honey, everything up here. But yeah, they got the, I don't know if you can see it over there at the end. You got the old 6-foot and the 12-foot wall. So you would start at that end and you would run down over all the different obstacles. Let's see, just here you've got the bit where you would run up, you would jump off onto the other side, over the climbing frame. Then you would finish at the other side, next to the range. So you would finish the assault course here. So you would finish there, and then here is the old 25-meter range. So the big concrete part at the back here, that's the impact area. So that would be full of sand, and you would be firing into that. And then this looks like a bus stop, but it's not. You'd be sitting here waiting. So this would be where the next detail that would be shooting would be sitting here waiting. So you'd have firers on the firing point, they'd be the next ones up, and that's how it would run. As you can see, it's a big old place, and there's been a lot of changes and a lot of business in here, so I think they're trying to improve it all. But yeah, this is the old training camp. Right, so as you can see, some of them are still open. I mean, the place is totally gutted out, but I think this used to be a shower block. And then this one, toilets. It's crazy. Old style urinals. So yeah, a hell of a lot of the original stuff's here. Like I say, there's going to be guys and girls that's going to be watching this. That's probably been here back in the day when they were a lot younger. As I say, reserves or the TA, cadets and whatever. And they would have spent a lot of their summers here. So yeah, Cultybraggan. So yeah, my hotel. There's Fozzy's wagon. So in fact, yeah, the reason for the tents is we're not actually allowed to sleep inside the buildings. As crazy as it sounds, with all these buildings here, so we have to sleep outside. So some of the guys, like the guy that owns the Land Rover, he's sleeping in the back of there. Yeah, it was an interesting night. Oh, and that's them up there. So hopefully you've enjoyed this little tour of Cultybraggan training camp, and I'll speak to you next time.